They're very dry. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And I kind of fancied a bit of a painting day today. I feel like I haven't had like a proper arty day in a long time. And anyway, as I was scrolling through social media, I came across this artist. So they're called André Schulze. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it looks like they basically take old paintings and go back into them with their own paint and create like pixelized areas in these old paintings. And I just thought it was a really fun concept, not particularly difficult kind of skill-wise.
You'll regret that sharp and quick.
Which isn't like a bad thing at all, but like concept-wise, I think it's very strong.
Who do you think you are?
So I thought I would try and hunt for some old paintings and do some pixel paintings myself. I know I'm completely stealing someone's idea and I'm very sorry. This isn't an original idea, but I'll hold my hands up. I apologise. I'm copying some of the artists because I thought it looked really fun. So if you do like this concept, I would recommend going to see André on their social media platforms and stuff. And I'm pretty sure they sell their work as well. But let's get some shopping done. Let's go try and find some paintings. I'm trying not to fall down the stairs. They're very steep. I'm not gonna lie, this sunlight's quite nice. But anyway, I'm just gonna get my hair cut. And I thought I would kill two birds with one stone and try and pick up a painting while I'm here. Hair's been done, and like, I've been going to my hairdresser for years, and like, she's great. Well, you can't really see because I've got my hat on, but she just talks so much. Oh my god. I don't know if it's just all hairdressers. Anyway, let's head to this charity shop, which I'm hoping I'll have like a decent floral old painting. Very specific, but fingers crossed I can find something. Got my paintings, and honestly I've made some questionable choices because I panicked and just bought what I could find because there was slim pickings. It was very much slim pickings, but I'll meet you back in the studio and I'll show off what I bought. Oh, just like that I'm back.
Acting.
So yes, I did have a little bit of a struggle when I was shopping for these paintings. And I've bought 3, and I think 2 will work for this, and 1, I don't know what I was playing at. So this is the one that I don't think will work. It's too busy, there's too much going on. Yeah, fair enough, I could pixelize this, but I don't know, I feel like you need something a little bit more kind of illustrative and simplified. This is far too busy. It's a lovely painting though, I really like it. I also got this one. I think this one will work the best. This is from Linda Anderson. I'm very sorry, Linda, but I'm gonna ruin your painting.
How dare you!
And then I also bought this, and I don't understand what the fascination is with back in the day of painters painting ships. I feel like you see ships in almost every single old painting. There's a painting of a ship, and I think this would kind of work, but I don't know. I think it'd be a little bit tricky and a little bit difficult. Who's this painting by? Is it even old, or is it just a print? It only costs us £8. Have no idea. Imagine though if you bought like a painting to kind of pixelize, like an old painting, and it was worth like thousands. You'd be devastated, wouldn't you? Because I have no idea, even knowing I've got 2 art degrees, I don't know the worth of paintings. I don't know the worth of art. So yes, I think we'll stick with this flower painting today, and we'll pixelize it and see if it has the same effect as André. But before we start this painting, I need to show you, well I don't need to, but I really want to, show you my brand new table.
Just get to the fucking point.
Look at my fancy new table. How cute is this? It took ages to assemble, but the reason I've kind of zoomed you out and I want to really show off this table, not sponsored by this table, is it's a adjusting table.
Ooh.
So look at this. Look how crazy it is.
You raise me up. You raise me up.
How crazy is this? How fun is that? Look at that. It's a full on. I can raise it right to the fact that I can stand. I don't understand why I never thought of buying one of these kind of tables that like lift up and down. They are perfect for like a crafter, an artist, people who make videos and stuff. It is literally the perfect table, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to kind of think about buying one. And it wasn't even that expensive either. It was like over £100, but it wasn't over £200, which I think's alright for a table, especially an electric table. And it has like a little charger port, so I can like charge my phone from it. How fancy is this? I feel like I don't deserve this table. That's how fancy it is. Anyway, I just wanted to show the table off because I'm really excited about it. Let's lower it down again. And I can stop this at any point as well and have it at any level. What world we're living in? Magic tables. Magic levitating tables. It's a simple thing, but it really pleases us. That's far too low. Oh my god, you need to go further up than that. It's basically on the ground. Well, I was just about to say simple things please us, but it's not simple, it's very sophisticated, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. This is now my personality. Anyway, let's get on with this painting.
It's been 84 years.
Right, let's get this painting out the frame. Sometimes I can't tell whether a painting's old or not. All the kind of frame and the fixtures feel very old, but then inside it could be like a print from IKEA. It's very misleading sometimes. I also sometimes feel, I know this is like a weird thing to say, but like whenever you get like an old painting or something and you kind of release it from whatever it's in, I feel like there's going to be like a cloud of, I don't know, some sort of like curse or something, I don't know. It just feels very intimate, doesn't it? That someone has framed this painting and you're now kind of playing around with it and opening it up and stuff, and I don't know, it just feels very personal. I don't know whether anyone else feels that way. I feel like objects as a whole.
Here we go.
You go into like charity shops and stuff, and especially when you see a lot of the same thing or like a big collection of stuff, you wonder what happened. Like, did someone pass away and all that stuff got donated to a charity shop, or did they just fall out of love with things, or what happened in their life, or did they just get bored of things? I don't know whether anyone else feels that way, or they just go in a shop and just see the stuff, but for me, when I go into somewhere like that, I see things and think about kind of the story and the people behind it. I don't know whether that's a weird thing or not. I sometimes find it quite like a sad experience. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so I think the first step you need for this is to divide it into certain sized squares that you're going to use for your pixels. And you don't want to use the entire image. You just want to kind of pixelate like a little bit of it. I suppose you can do kind of what you want. I'm going to stick to this top bit here and we're going to pixelize where the red is. I may need a different coloured pencil. What coloured pencil is that? I thought it was white. Alright, try this again. Okay, I'm thinking I want it about that big. Because it's quite a small painting, I don't want the pixels to be too big. If they're too big, it won't work. Or it won't work as well. I think also with this, you can kind of get away with embellishing and kind of taking creative liberties with it. I think that's going to work. I need a rubber, because I've made some mistakes. Okay, I feel like I've got my groundwork done. So I've got like a little grid of pencil marks there that I'm gonna obviously paint pixels into. And I feel like this is kind of the process that you just have to trust it. You have to trust it till the very end and then look at it from like afar and realize that it does work. Because at the moment, I don't know, I don't feel very particularly confident. Okay, so to paint this, I thought I would use my jelly gouaches that I haven't used since the video I made testing these out. And I opened them up to see if they were okay, and they're very dry. Look at the state of them, they don't look like jelly anymore. But apparently it's not lost if your jelly gouaches dry out. You can just add some water and they like reactivate. I'm hoping. Add some water. I don't think they really go back into their jelly state, but it's definitely got some pigment off on it. It's almost like a watercolour. This was definitely the jelly one, wasn't it? It wasn't, because I tried a watercolour palette of gouaches out, didn't I? No, I'm almost certain this was the jelly one. Alright, well, it's more of like a watercolour now, but that's fine. I think this will work. And then all I want to do is just kind of paint in amongst here over this painting. And I have a feeling this isn't going to cover it enough. Now, you know what? It does kind of cover. You can still see it a little bit, but I think it's going to have like a nice effect. You can, like, if you get really close, you can kind of see the original painting behind, but far away you're not going to be able to see that, are you? Okay, good. And I just need to pixelize this entire thing, and obviously if you look, so like where these bits are, obviously I'm going to go for like blues and whites, and the reds I'm going to kind of mix it up and try and create different shades just to give it a little bit of depth, because if I painted every pixel the same red, it's just not going to look like a pixel, is it? Right, well, I think I'll speed through this because I have a strong feeling this is going to take us a while. And then hopefully I'll have a nice pixelated painting to show everyone. Okay, I finally finished my pixelated painting, and at the beginning of this video, when I said that it took no skill to do this, that's a lie, I was wrong. Because it does take skill, it actually takes a lot of skill. Also, gouache was the incorrect material to cover this painting, because it was really hard to cover. And then also, I tried to use some like art markers and stuff, they were the wrong material to use, so I ended up resorting to acrylic paint, and even that was really hard to use. This painting by Linda just didn't want to get covered.
Leave me alone!
But here's my masterpiece.
Oh dear.
And from far away, it actually looks quite interesting, and you get that kind of pixelated vibe, but up close it looks really shit. It looks so shockingly bad. But from far away, like I'm looking in the viewfinder there, I think it looks good. The viewfinder's tiny so I can barely see it, but I think it looks alright. But then when you get up close, I don't know actually, on camera it looks better than in person. In person it looks absolutely horrific, but on camera it doesn't look too bad. But the closer you get, the kind of scratchier and just shittier it looks. I don't know how I feel about it. On camera this looks really, really cool, but in person you won't be able to see what I see, but in person it doesn't look like what it looks like on camera. It's weird that, but it's totally true. I'm trying to like look past it almost. It just looks like I've coloured like some random blocks on a like someone else's painting, but then on the camera it looks so cool. I don't know how I feel. I'm very conflicted. I will say I think André does a way better job, and I will be leaving pixelated upcycled paintings to André in the future because I don't think I did a particularly great job. But anyway, I think that just about does it for today's arty video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, let me know whether you'll be doing your own little pixelated painting, upcycled kind of thing. I would highly recommend it actually. It was an enjoyable process. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. It was lots of fun. And also, I find that it almost teaches you how to use colour and see colour in a different way. Certain times I would get a colour and it would be perfect. I'd be like, oh, I mixed that really well. And then other times my colour would be completely off. So it's a fun little idea. I'm really into it. I just don't think I'm particularly good at it. But I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Now, what video ideas can I do where I need a table really high up? Here it comes. Oh my god. Oh, I could do so many fun things with this table, couldn't I? Look at it. Look how high it goes. Look, I'm just a floating head. It's so cool. I built this too. It was actually really easy to build. It just took a long time. I've never been so happy in my life. A table that goes up and down. What a world we're living in. Magic tables. Fantastic.